But the thing is that he prophesied, he basically spoke out and prophesied his own death. Anytime you're going to spend money to make a video about something like, about death, I mean, what do you expect? You become consumed with things.
Like Annie Coulter?
Huh? She was depressed. That was a problem. I don't know if they found out. Okay, Alex got an example.
Okay, well, you know the boy that died at Champs on Manslick?
Yeah, Bobby.
Okay. Yeah, he used to write poems about like when he was gonna die and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah. Finally, he did
the guy that got killed at Champs, Champs.
The one that got jumped by Bad News.
Yeah, he got jumped. And what I understand, the thing that's interesting about that,
they got the wrong person.
Did they?
Yeah, it turns out they weren't really after him. But nevertheless,
you mean the one that actually kicked them?
They said that he was not the one that got killed. I heard that they jumped him, but he was not the person they were really looking for.
Yeah, they weren't looking for him.
But look what happened to him. You know, writing poems about death. You know, and see the thing about it is, you have to understand anything that happens, anything that's powerful enough to happen in the negative. Think how much more powerful it could be to happen in the positive. Oprah had every reason to give up on life. Oprah had every reason to be a failure. She had every reason to be a failure, you know, but she chose to go around. She chose to, first of all, feed her spirit with the right thing. She fed her spirit with things that would give her a positive outlook on life. You know, she didn't sit up there and waddle and swallow and, you know, just become hopeless and think just because she was molested and just because of her upbringing and things she gone through that she couldn't make it. Which lets us know there is no excuse. There is no excuse. But the reason why Oprah is successful today is because when she was a child, it was what she admired, what she paid attention to, what she focused on, things that she knew that would give her a picture. Because see, when you look at something long enough, you get a picture. Have you ever looked at something so much, it's like it's in your head? It stays, your picture stays there.
Like scary movies where they sit
yeah. Yeah, like a scary movie. Well, you know, anytime you look at something for so long, that picture gets in your head. I mean, it gets in your head and it stays. So it's important that you watch what you watch. I mean, that you watch what you take in through your eyes and you watch what you take in through your ears. Because inevitably, that is what you're going to produce. I have a friend who lived in an she grew up in an impoverished home. She grew up, her mother had several children out of wedlock. They lived on welfare. She grew up and she, you know, everything, they always would move from place to place. I bet they moved probably about 15, 20 times from when she was a child because they would go to one place and then something go wrong, go to another place because it was always places that were very poor. Well, she told me that, I remember her telling me just as clear, she said, you know what? She said, I am determined not to be like my mother. She said, I am not going to have a bunch of babies out of wedlock. I am not going to be living in poverty. I am not going to grow up in this kind of situation. I'm getting out of this mess. Yes?
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
Wedlock.
Out of wedlock means not marriage.
What is poverty?
Poverty is very poor. And poverty is very poor. Okay, do you know that this young lady, everybody listen, this young lady ended up being just like her mother. Even though she did not want to be like her mother. Shh, don't laugh. No, she ended up being just like her mother. And she did not want to be, she expressed that she did not want to be like her mother. She did not want, she ended up having several children, not married. She's living in poverty. Why do you think that is?
Turn off your phone.
Huh?
Oh,
probably not. Is this her hanging out her mother?
Okay, you know, I want everybody to hear what the other person's saying. Say it louder, Candace. Say, I want everybody to hear what everybody else is saying. Go ahead and say what you said.
I was just saying maybe she didn't believe in what she said. Maybe she didn't have enough faith to, you know, believe what she said.
Okay. Wait a minute, hold on. Alex,
Okay, just
everybody listen.
it's like whatever you like are around, you start to pick up on it. Like yeah.
Anthony?
I'll show you.
She expressed her feelings. Okay. The reason why, everybody listen, the reason why she ended up having the life that she did not want to have, which goes to prove that desire is not enough. And I want you to write that down. Desire is not alone is not enough. Okay?
What is it? What did you say?
Desire alone is not enough. Desire. Desire.
Thank you.
It alone is not enough. Because this girl, everybody listen up here. This young lady had desire. Desire alone is not enough. Write it down. Because listen, she had desire. Okay? And I'm going to tell you that I know she had desire because she's Ariel.
She's asking me how to slow along.
Oh, okay. Desire alone was.
Who asked you that?
It's okay if it's okay. It's okay. But this woman had desire, but it was, everybody, I need you to listen here. She had desire. Okay, it was no doubt about it. But, Allie, leave it alone. The desire alone was not enough. She had desire, but she still ended up with several children out of wedlock. She still ended up living in poverty. The reason why is because it was so in her. What she lived in it. She saw it on an everyday basis. She did not do anything to change her vision. Now, even if she was living in, her vision did not change. Because even if she was living in that situation, what she could have done is associated herself with people who were not in that same situation. She could have read books, looked at magazines that showed some hope. You know, anything. It doesn't take much to change your vision. If a person is in poverty and they want to get out, they have to expose themselves to things that look better than where they are. You know, look at magazines that have big pretty houses in them. Look at some of the magazines that talk about, you know, careers that are high paying. You know, you have to, it's sad that happened to her, but she did not have any other vision. All she saw was the same thing every day. And if she had changed her vision and changed her associations, then she could have changed her circumstance. Hold on 1 second. Yes. There's a possibility, but not necessarily, because you can never expect a good result when you do something that's wrong. Okay? Under no circumstance can you do something wrong expecting a positive outcome. It just doesn't work that way. But what she needed was to fill her eyes up with positive things. Yes.
Okay, my godmother, she was a middle and she was.
Talk loud, we can't hear you.
Okay, my godmother, she was a government scholar for middle high school, right? And then she said she would never have